So I received a couple comments asking to see my minimalist wardrobe and how I organize my closet. And that's exactly what I want to do in this video. And in order to do that properly, I think we should head over to my closet and check it out. Let's go. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I actually want to show you how I organize my closet first, and then I'll come back and pull out a couple key pieces that are my current favorites and share where I got them from, how I wear them, and things like that. So the first thing you'll notice is that my entire wardrobe fits a certain color palette: blacks, blues, browns, grays, whites, things like that, just because these are the colors that I'm most comfortable wearing. But I also have some other colors in here that speak more towards my creative and self-expressive side as well. But to jump right into how I organize my closet, if we go to the top shelf first, all the way to the left is where I keep my knits and my sweaters. Now, I mentioned that I do live in the Midwest and it gets very, very cold here. Last week, we had record-breaking temperature that got down to -50 with the wind chill. So those definitely came in handy. But right to the right of those is where I keep my jeans and my shorts. Now, I don't wear jeans that often. I have your basic colors, but I also have a gray pair up there that I wear for when I'm just doing work around the house or in my car, or just running the streets or doing something quick that I don't really care. So those jeans are kind of my dirty jeans. And then, like I said, I have my shorts right underneath there as well. Directly below that, if we go to the middle shelf, I have my basic tees and my long sleeve shirts. A lot of these gray and white shirts here I wear underneath my work clothes for the office. And to be honest, many of them are wearing themselves out. So maybe replacing all of those very soon. But then if we move to the left of that, this is where I actually keep all of my chinos that I wear to the office. And I'll share more about those later in the video. And then once you come down here, hanging on the rack, is where I keep all of my button-ups, my polos, my basic t-shirts, my suits, things like that. My style is very what I call smart casual. So the pieces that I own, I can dress up for the office for a business meeting, but then I can dress them down with some sneakers if I just want to run the streets or go on a date with my girlfriend or anything like that, but still keep a stylish look to it. And then once we come all the way down to the floor, all the way down here is where I keep my tennis shoes, my sneakers, my dress shoes, my dress boots, things like that that I wear to the office. I've already shared a video walking through my entire shoe collection, and I'll leave a link to it in the card here, but also in the description box below. And there have been a couple changes to that, a couple updates, and I'll share what those changes have been later on in this video as well. Okay, so what I want to do now is I actually want to take a couple key pieces from my wardrobe and share them with you. I'll let you know what stores I purchased them from, how I wear them within my wardrobe, and things like that. What I'll do in the description box below is I'm not going to leave links to everything that I own, simply because I've had many of these pieces for years and I'm not sure if the stores still offer them. But what I'll do is I'll break everything down by category and I'll list the store or stores that I purchased them from, and that way you will know where I'm shop for majority of these pieces, and then you can check them out for yourselves. But the first thing that I want to share with you is this white knit sweater that I got from H&M. It is very warm, very heavy material, very stylish. I can actually dress this piece up with any of my chinos of any color, to be honest, with some dress shoes or dress boots, or I can dress it down again with some chinos and a pair of sneakers to keep that smart casual look. And then the other piece that I have that I want to point out of my sweaters is this quarter zip sweater that is this brownish gray material color. And what I actually do is I'll take this piece with a pair of chinos, I'll take one of my button-ups, layer it, and then wear that to the office with some dress shoes for the day. Okay, when it comes to my chinos, I have a couple different colors. I have your blacks and your khakis, of course, but I have colors like this bluish gray color here that speak a little more towards my personality. They give me some variety within my wardrobe, but I can still take these and dress them up or dress them down with a pair of sneakers on the weekend, or like I said, I could dress them up for the office. This is probably one of my current favorite pair of chinos that I have. I just love this color. I got these from Banana Republic. It's where I got most of my chinos from, either Banana Republic or the Gap. And then also I want to share another pair with you. And I've talked a lot about how minimalism does not have to be black and white. And if you love color, feel free to love color. And speaking of color, I have a green pair of chinos. This really speaks to my personality. This gives me, like I said, more variety. I can have fun with these. I can dress them up for the office. I'm feeling a little colorful that day, but I can also go back to more so my grays and my blacks if I want to keep it simple, a little more basic as well. So if you've been following my channel for a while, you've probably already seen my minimalist basic t-shirt video, and I'll leave a link to it up here and also in the description box below. But I have basic t-shirts that I picked up from H&M, have a few more here as well. I actually pick up my polos from H&M also, and then I have a couple polos all the way to the right here. And these polos are actually company branded. They're more so the golf shirt material. And if I don't want to wear anything from my personal collection, I'll actually throw on a company branded polo with a pair of my chinos for that day in the office. Now when it comes to my button ups, I have a couple favorites that I want to point out. And this one here is one of my newest favorites. And I picked this up from Banana Republic. It is a white button up, but it has a pink and blue plaid or checkered design in it, and it's very stylish. I can throw this on with a pair of chinos, a pair of khaki chinos, a pair of blue chinos, sneakers, or dress shoes for the office. Now I also have this piece here that I'm sure you've already seen. I've worn it in a couple of my videos. It's just something about this no collar design that I absolutely love. This is a striped version of it that I got from Asos. And then I also have a black version that I picked up from H&M as well. Now a few more button-ups that I own that are probably my favorites right now is this gray button-up here that I picked up from Zara. It's very slim fitting, it's very light, but it has a texture to it that makes it a little different than a normal button-up shirt. And then I have these two pair here. This first checkered or plaid design here is from Banana Republic, and then this one is from Calvin Klein. These are more of a brown, peach, warm tones within my collection, and I absolutely love these. This is the one that I will layer underneath the quarter zip sweater that I showed you earlier on in the video with a pair of chinos, and I'll actually wear it to the office. So I already mentioned that I filmed and shared my entire minimalist shoe collection, and I'll leave a link to that video as well. But since filming that video, a couple things within my shoe collection have changed, like my gym shoes. And what I want to do is just show the pieces that have changed, and then you can go back and watch that video to see the rest of my collection. And I had two gym sneakers in that video that I no longer own, and have recently picked up these two. These are by Asics. This all black pair I actually wear when I'm running to the grocery store or anything like that. And then I have this gray and black and orange pair that is now my workout sneaker. I run, go to the gym, things like that in this shoe here. Now the other thing that has changed since filming that video is my snow boot. I mentioned that I had a black boot in that video that I would wear out in the snow when I had to clean my car off, or if I'm running out on the weekend in extremely cold or brutal snowy weather. And I mentioned that that shoe was very difficult to get on and off, and I absolutely hated it. So I picked up this pair and I donated that pair. And this one here is from a store called 𝗘𝘀𝗀𝗶𝗵. And if you're familiar with the store Aldo, this store is very similar to Aldo. The style of the shoes are very similar to the style of Aldo shoes. So if you like Aldo, I'm sure you'll like 𝗘𝘀𝗀𝗶𝗵 as well. This shoe is like a nylon top, has a rubber bottom here. It's very easy to get on and off. It's waterproof, and it's a lot better than the previous pair that I had. So there you go. That is my minimalist wardrobe and how I organize my closet. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give a thumbs up for me. If there's anything else that you want to see, if you want to see how I style some of these things, let me know in the comment section down below. If it's your first time tuning in, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and tap the bell so you're notified every time I drop a video. As always, stay true to you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.